Welcome to Legal Dilemmas, where you will find clear, concise legal advice. My name is Brenda.
My name's Safina.
Today we are going to talk about whether you need to have a solicitor present when being interviewed at the police station. Now, the reason I'm going to raise this is because I've had a question from a client who wants to know whether he should have a solicitor present. He's going to be questioned for a drink driving offence, and he wants to know if he should go it alone or have a solicitor.
Well, as a criminal duty solicitor, I would always recommend that people have legal representation at the police station, mainly because it's free, and secondly because the police are under a duty to provide disclosure, which is essentially the evidence against the individual.
You said it's free, so will he have to pay for it or is it free?
There's no cost to the individual when it comes to being detained at the police station. There's criminal legal aid, advice and representation at the police station, which is free. The government operates something called a criminal duty solicitor scheme. So there's a number of solicitors who are on a rota who will represent detainees or people who need to attend interviews at the police station on a voluntary basis. That cost is funded by the government, and it's not a cost that is associated with the individual.
Okay.
However, Brenda, if the case went to court, it's unlikely that they would be able to get free legal aid or free criminal representation in court, unfortunately, unless they use the benefit of a duty solicitor at court.
Okay, that's fine. One final question. If the client is arrested and the interview happens as soon as arrest, how can he get hold of a duty solicitor? Will they come out at 3 a.m. in the morning?
Well, they will come out at 3 a.m. because that's the whole point of having the duty solicitor scheme rota. A lot of this will depend upon when the police are actually ready to proceed to interview. The police need to inform the duty solicitor that the person has requested legal representation. The duty solicitor would then make contact with the police and find out timelines, and it may be that the police need to gather more evidence, or there are other cases that need to take priority. There could be any number of factors where there may be delay. The duty solicitor is not normally the reason for the delay, because if that solicitor is not available, there is a backup duty solicitor who would be readily available. So the detained person should not be staying in the police station longer than necessary. They will have representation as long as the police are actually ready to proceed.
That's great. That answers the question. So you should have a representative at all times if you're going to be interviewed by the police. If you do have any questions, please put them in the comments and we will answer them. Thank you for listening to Legal Dilemmas, where you have clear, concise legal advice.